Hi, it's Luke and Jan, and welcome to the May edition of LoveOadby TV. Caught the time, the year's flying by.
I know, 2nd of May already. Where's it going?
Yeah, absolutely,
To be
absolutely
Christmas.
amazing. But we're come to Epic Accessories this month.
Yes.
We plead and beg to come and have a wander around the shop as well and use it as a filming location. And you could spend ages here.
You could. I feel very privileged this year because they're celebrating their 50th birthday this year. So
definitely.
Great place to be.
So you're taking, taking the limelight from Sam now.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Never mind. So, but for those of you that don't know where Epic Accessories are, you can find them just on the corner of the Parade and the main Harbour Road, going down towards the racecourse. You can't really miss them. Again, they've been here for 50 odd years. So always got a great presentation out on the front with their roof boxes and special offers. But what's going on in the local area?
We've got quite a bit going on at the moment, actually.
Yeah, so it's coming up to that time of year where, with the better weather, people are getting out and about more, and you can do more outdoor activities. That those kind of things are going on. So, but one of our favourite places have got a few events.
I know, the one where they do really good hot chocolate.
Really good hot chocolate, yeah.
So Chestnut's Coffee Shop, they've got a couple of events going on. The first one is on the 22nd of May.
Okay.
So it's a glass fusing workshop with cream tea.
Yeah.
It looks like you can do something with regards to either making a lantern or bunting. It actually looks like something I might quite happily go along to myself. So definitely worth putting your name down or obviously contacting Chestnut's Coffee Shop. I'm sure we'll put some contact details at the bottom for people to find out a little bit more about. So Wednesday the 22nd of May between 4 and 7:15, which is also quite nice for those people that work.
Yes,
it's the latter part of the day.
Definitely.
And there's those bakers of you out there, they've got a cupcake day on the 13th of June. For the Alzheimer's Society, so raising money for them, great cause as always. You need to pop your name down and make your donation, and then the best baker apparently wins a prize.
Yes.
Don't know what that is, but there's a prize involved as well. So 2 great dates there, 22nd of May, 13th of June. The one on the 13th of June is between 10 and 2.
Brilliant, fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
So, and you've got some as well, I think.
Yeah, so one of the groups that we've become aware of is the South Leicestershire Litter Wombles.
Yeah.
And they've been going around, I'd like to say under the cover of darkness, but during normal daylight, but they've been going around cleaning up the open spaces. And they've been doing great work at Uplands Park, Ellis Park, and also Brox Hill. They've also been over in Wigston as well, and I think we've got some of the pictures to just show you the amount of rubbish that they're collecting. So their aim is to go around these public spaces on a Saturday morning and just collect litter.
Everybody's rubbish up.
Bearing in mind all of these locations do have bin facilities as well. Of course, the rubbish, if it's plastic, isn't going to degrade into or decompose into the soil. So they're doing a tremendous job, but what they are looking for is for volunteers to come along and help them. So we're going to pop the details below as to how you can get in contact with the Litter Wombles. We're hoping to go along in the near future to kind of highlight the great work that they're doing and to show what it's all about. But they have been doing a tremendous job. But it is mainly on a Saturday, and they are going to be doing Thursday evenings during the summer as well.
Okay, so it's lighter, of course.
So again, if you're busy on a Saturday, at least you could help out on maybe a Thursday evening. So please do visit their Facebook page, because they are doing a great job within the local Oadby and Wigston community as well. But also something that when we came in here, Sam mentioned to us was, and I wasn't aware of this, but the Pride of the Borough discount card.
Yeah, no, I didn't know about this either.
So for £5 you can get a discount card which will get you discounts in shops within the Oadby area, and I think it extends between Oadby and Wigston.
Yeah, and I think it is 10%. I think.
Each retailer has different
Okay.
incentives or discounts. So here they offer 10% discount on purchases up to £50. So bearing in mind, if you came in here throughout the course of a year and bought a few things, to look after your car and that kind of thing, or maybe a bike in a tube or bulbs for your car, that kind of thing, you're probably going to spend £50. You're going to get your money back, but then you can use it in other shops as well. So it's worth looking into that and going along to Zest Cafe, because you can get your discount cards from there. So please pop along, say hello to Jim as well, always vocal and around in the Oadby area as well, always got a smile on his face, if he's not on holiday, that is.
Of course, yes.
So certainly look into the Pride of the Borough discount card. And something that's not Oadby related, but the two communities work so well together, is the Clarendon Park Summer Fair.
Oh yes.
That's coming up on the 16th of June, Father's Day.
Yeah.
And that is normally a really good event, and what we tend to find is that the residents of around Oadby go into Clarendon Park for the day, and when it comes to the Oadby Motorfest and other activities, they come into Oadby. So again, it's just down the road, but they have street stalls, the road gets closed off. For the past 2 years it's been an absolute scorcher of a day, so hopefully the weather's going to be okay. But there's going to be all different street stalls, market stalls, that kind of thing going on, so well worth a visit. It's from 10 till 5 on the 16th of June, so I just wanted to mention about that. That's kind of going on,
definitely.
and for something to do.
Yeah, date for the diary.
Definitely.
And we've got another St Peter's Centre have got a plant, cake and a bric-a-brac sale. That's on the 18th of May, so that's coming up fairly soon, between 10:30 and 12 noon. For kind of more information, you can contact the church office. The number on that is 0116 272 0080. And apparently you can rent a table, obviously to enable you to sell your items for £7.
Fantastic.
So so another date to put down.
Brilliant.
So, and then we've got something else that I know we featured this, didn't we?
Featured it last month
on our last episode, about the mouse video and being put up for the charity film awards, which was all down and relating to child sex abuse. So quite a sad, or very sad subject really, and very sad that it goes on. But when we even had the gentleman came in yesterday, I forgot to mention that to you earlier.
He was over the moon.
He was over the moon because he won the charity film at the Charity Film Awards, and obviously. And
don't forget, he was competing with charities a lot bigger.
Absolutely, much bigger. You know, and he was absolutely over the moon. So, you know, to all of you out there, if you voted, a massive thank you from him and from us as well, because this has to stop. You know, so that was massive well done. And we've got a picture to show of the award with his smiling face,
and with the actor from Coronation Street that is the patron behind the charity and helped fund for the filming and the making of the video as well. So but we've got a couple of guests this month.
Yes, we have.
So I've invited the Rotary Club of Oadby. We've got Philip and Mandy to come and see us. And we've obviously worked with the Rotary Club a couple of times, one being the swim marathon, and then I went along to have my blood pressure taken. But they're doing some tremendous work within the Oadby area, where 60% of the money raised through their fundraising activities is going to Leicester charities. The other 40% is going overseas, but to a really worthwhile cause. And that's to a scheme called Mary's Meals, and that's providing school meals for and they're sponsoring a school in Zambia in order to provide a meal for every child, and it's now been so effective that it's encouraging more children to actually go to school because they know they're going to get a meal. So that's then going to help end the kind of the poverty trap, because they're going to get a better education. So albeit all that work that the Rotary Club are doing is going locally and overseas, so that it can help benefit everyone. So let's bring Philip and Mandy in.
Let's get them to join us.
So then we're joined by Philip and Mandy from the Rotary Club of of Oadby.
Morning both. Morning.
So we kind of first met back in, was it Jan-Feb time when we did the swimathon?
Was it that long
ago? Marathon,
yeah.
It
was 1st of March. I was going to say not quite as long ago as January, February, but 1st of March. Yeah.
Well, the year's rattling.
I know, it's May already.
So quick, isn't it? So and that was a huge success.
It was,
wasn't it?
We've still got money to come in, but we're looking. We've got 6,000 so far.
Wow.
So what? So that's one of the events that the Rotary Club of Oadby kind of organise, and you've been doing that for a number of years. So what happens to the money raised from that event?
From the swim marathon?
Yeah.
Well, 60% of it goes to local charities.
Okay.
When I say local, it's not necessarily Oadby and Wigston, it's Leicestershire.
Okay.
But a local one that we do support is Burkitt House School.
Right.
Which is supported for a long time. But other charities, similar cancer research, rainbows.
Yeah. Wow.
So 60% is that.
Can I just ask, do you choose those charities as well, or are they?
We do.
We do.
We tend to try and stick. Obviously, Rainbows is a well-known charity.
Yes,
we tend to stick with the sort of smaller charities. Yeah. The Bridge, Homelessness to Hope. These ones that where the amount of money we're raising.
Yeah, can make a difference.
Makes a big impact.
That's the way we feel.
Yeah. Fab. So how many? Obviously, I presume there's more than just Philip and Mandy involved in the Rotary Club of Oadby. So, and you're all volunteers. You're not paid.
No, we're all volunteers. Currently, we have 39 members.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there are 4 lady members.
Yeah.
We need to increase that.
People know that there are ladies in Rotary.
So you keep the gentlemen in check.
I keep them in order.
Keep them in order.
And Mandy's going to be president next year.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm president-elect at the moment. I become president at the end of June.
Wow. Well done you.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
And I take it that's a big responsibility then as well, isn't it?
I have to keep them even more in check.
Yes. More than you would do normally.
And does that run for a period of time?
That runs for 12 months.
For 12 months,
yes.
Okay.
So in that time,
a lot of responsibility.
Yes. And do you do all the organising of all these events and things?
Hopefully all my chairpersons of each committee will take things on board.
Yeah.
I will give them some guidance on what I would like to happen during my presidency. So I'll keep you posted on that.
Definitely. Yeah, we'd love to hear more. So, and another time we met was when you were at Sainsbury's at Glen Road, because it was part of Know Your Blood Pressure Week in association with the Stroke Association, wasn't it? Yeah. So, and there were some members of the Rotary Club there as well.
That was almost a joint one which we did with members from Oadby Lawn, because 2 of the people that were actually taking blood pressure on that day were from that club.
Right, okay. So again, the Rotary clubs do
we
come
try and work together. We're working more and more together than perhaps we did before.
Yeah. So that was all part of a national campaign about knowing your blood pressure. And you, earlier off camera, you were saying that you had 80 people.
80 people through.
Come and
roughly
have their blood pressure taken. And in previous years, it even alerted people about potential health.
It has, yes, it has. I mean, you hope that the majority of people go through. It's not an issue, but it's an early warning system. What we're trying to do with it, because so many people of a certain age are already aware of their blood pressures and they're already taking their blood pressure at home. We're trying to target more younger people, to be honest with you, who don't really think about it. But it's important to know. You can feel healthy and be healthy, but if you've got high blood pressure, you're at risk of a stroke. That's all it is.
Fantastic, and it was completely free of charge for people to come and get their checkup done. So we've got.
You had yours done?
I did have mine done.
So was okay.
It wasn't the first time, but that's apparently normal.
Because you're worried about it.
It was still within, I think, the parameters of being okay. But when I obviously calmed down from all the excitement, it was okay. So I got a good boy sticker.
There's a word for it. It's called white coat syndrome, isn't it? It's when you go to the doctor.
You're
always nervous. That's why you have 2 blood pressure readings.
I just think with what you said there, because we all sit here thinking we're invincible, don't we? We all think that nothing's going to happen to us, but something as easy as just going to Sainsbury's to have your blood pressure taken. It's just
So we've got a quick video just when I met the the lovely lady. So she was from the.
She was
Lawn.
Wendy. Yeah,
Wendy.
she was from. She's from Oadby Lawn.
Yeah. Fantastic. So we've got a quick video just to show you about what was involved with taking the blood pressure.
Okay. Right. Can you roll your sleeve up for me, please? Just rest your arm down.
Yep. So this machine does all the work instead of the old days where you had to pump something.
That's right. This is much more accurate.
Yes, I imagine it's a lot more reliable now. Yeah. So how many people have you seen before? Or seen so far today?
Today we've only had two.
Yeah.
Two so far. But well, this is my third time I think from being here.
Yeah.
But Roger's been here I don't know how many years. A long time.
Gosh. So you've assessed a few people over the years then? Yeah.
By profession, I was a nurse.
Oh, okay.
Not a doctor. Okay, I'll do it once more. It's a little bit high. But nothing to get excited.
No, not yet.
Do you work out or anything? Or?
I've just, I'm training to do the Leicester Half Marathon, and we've just started to do personal training sessions on a Thursday. So when I say just, we've only been to 2 so far.
Okay. Yeah, my daughter did the half marathon last year.
Yeah?
In the point, it was a dreadful day.
Yes, it was. It absolutely threw it down, didn't it? Yeah, yeah, very wet day.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, you could probably have swam round, it would have been a bit quicker.
Yeah, it was horrible. Oh, that's better. You see, you're more relaxed. Hey, that's very good.
Yeah.
No need to worry.
So what?
Yes.
So how's the blood pressure? Because you've written down 2 numbers then.
Yeah, that was the first one I
Yeah.
took. We normally take it twice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because the first time you're a bit anxious.
Yeah.
And then you know once you calm down,
Yeah.
you do it a second time.
Yeah.
If it was particularly high again,
Yeah.
I would take it for a third time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And so that last number was 127,
84,
and
which
that's
is good.
within the normal
Absolutely.
parameters, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. That's
So I'm
very
okay.
good.
So I'm okay to
Keep doing what you're doing.
Doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we'll keep up the great work that you're doing.
Thank you.
And if at any time you get the opportunity to come and do one of the blood pressure checks, certainly take them up on it. Keep an eye out on the various websites. I'm sure the Stroke Association will probably publicise when they're going to be doing blood pressure checks. And if you've got any concerns, obviously go and see your local GP as well. So thank you very much for watching. Quite harmless.
Yeah, you were. You survived.
I did survive. So, I'm keen to know. What are the other events, and what else is the Rotary Club of Oadby involved in the coming weeks, months of 2019, and maybe even into next
year?
Well,
one of our main things that we do in Oadby, and the reason I became involved in the Rotary Club, was we run a memory cafe twice a month.
Okay.
At the Trinity Methodist Church.
Oh, okay.
Just across the road, and where Zeph's Cafe is. It's just run in one of the rooms by the side of there. And we run that on the 2nd Monday and the 4th Friday of the month.
Right.
And that's for people who are living with dementia and their carers to come along for a couple of hours. It runs from 10 till 12. They have a cup of coffee, some cake, biscuits. We do reminiscing. We do sometimes do craft events. We do. Well, what else do we do? We do physical exercises, which can be interesting. Yeah. It's nothing more than perhaps throwing a ball into a basket or whatever, you know.
But I bet it's good fun as well.
It is good fun, and we like to have lots of laughter, because a lot of people, particularly for the carers, they're living with this situation 24/7, and so it gives them the chance to talk to other people and have a bit of light relief. It's nothing too serious. We don't make anyone do anything. It's just come along, join in the activities we have planned.
But it gets both parts.
It gets both parts. And it's trying to get the people with dementia you know, to try and get them to talk and respond. We often find sometimes we play musical bingo, and people enjoy that because one of your last things to go is singing.
Yeah.
And people can often still sing, you know. Even when they've lost the ability to communicate.
So we can hear. I think it can be quite lonely, can't it, when you've got something like, or particularly
it's very isolating. It can be for carers. Yes.
I know that we chatted to one of our customers, one of our vendors at Knightsbridge about going around, and she actually attended one of these sessions, and she came back afterwards and couldn't thank us enough for it because it was good for her, and it helped her to understand more as well as it was for her husband. So
we find often with the carers, particularly some of the ladies whose husbands have got dementia, and they're suddenly having to take everything on board. You know, perhaps the husband did all the finances, and they're having to do that, and it can be overwhelming for people, really. So I find meeting other people in a similar situation is a great benefit, you know, and we just try to bring some light relief to them, really, and a bit of fun into their lives for a couple of hours twice a month.
I think that's fantastic what you do there, really good.
So, so if someone wanted to find out more about the Rotary Club of Oadby, or how to get involved in the events that you're doing, or how to come along to the Memory Cafe, how can they contact you?
Well, we've got a leaflet there that you can give to people.
Yeah.
We have got a Facebook page.
Facebook page. So if they hop onto the Facebook page and contact you through the Facebook page as well, then they'll be able to reach out.
There is a website as well.
There is a website.
Yeah,
it needs a bit of work on it, but we try and keep it as up to date as we can.
Brilliant. Well, we'll pop that link in there as well.
Is this you meet every Thursday? Is that right?
We do.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, between 12:15 and 12:45 at Glengorse Golf Club. Can anybody go along, or
you could come along? Yes.
Yes. Best to contact us first to let us know, so we can arrange for them to have lunch with us. We say it's 12:15, and then lunch starts at 12:45, and usually finishes about 2 o'clock, doesn't it?
Okay.
And some weeks we have speakers as well. They might be from charities, or they might just be general interest speakers as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So
get in contact on if you're gonna.
No, definitely. So if you'd like to find out more about what the great work that the Rotary Club of Oadby are doing within the local area, and also helping other Leicester charities, then please pop onto their Facebook page, and we'll include some contact details in the comments box below as well for you. But it's been
a pleasure.
Been a real pleasure finding out more about what's going on, and we need to make sure we put ourselves down for the swim marathon for
next year. We'll be there.
We will be there.
It took me about a week to recover, by the way.
Only a week it took me too.
What do you think about
it? We've got the target now, haven't we, for what we need to beat?
What did we do? 100 and how many? 150 something.
Yeah, something like
that. Was very good.
That's
impressive.
Yeah,
more impressive than you did.
With no training.
No I did do training. I'm going to do it next year. I keep saying that.
I think we only swim once a year.
Yeah, we do.
But it was a really well organised event.
It was.
And I think the music and whoever the gentleman was on the side emceeing.
John.
I think he's found his forte in life.
No, it's a good fun event actually to come along and raise lots of money for all these charities.
And we'll be talking about more to do with the swim marathon closer to the time.
Yeah, of course.
And how you can get involved, because it is really good fun. It's only an hour out of your day on a Sunday.
No,
So brilliant. Well, appreciate your time, Philip and Mandy. Thank you very much.
And
keep in touch with us to let us know what else is going on, so we can feature everything else in future episodes as well.
Certainly will. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
So that was great for Philip and Mandy to come and spend their time with us this morning to find out more that was going on.
You know, there's so many good people out there and so many things going on that I think people are completely unaware of. You know, even if you take the Rotary Club, all the different things they're involved in, trying to help people.
And they're doing it in their own time.
Yes.
They're doing it in their own time. And that brings us nicely on to Sam from Epic Accessories, where we are today. Because she does an awful lot in her own time, helping the local Oadby community on top of running a business.
Yes.
So Sam's responsible for helping organise things like the Motorfest, the Festive Light Switch on, the late night shopping, and lots of other activities that go on in the Oadby area. So I think we need to get Sam along
and
find out more about Epic.
Yeah.
So I'm keen to know more about this business that I've I remember from when I was a child driving past and seeing all the bits and pieces out on the front and seeing what bargains we can find. So let's get Sam in. So we're now joined by Sam from Epic. Thanks for taking a few moments out of your busy day, because I know it's been hectic with customers coming in and out, the doorbells going all the time and phones been ringing off the hook. So, and I understand it's a special birthday for Epic Accessories.
Yes,
this
Epic
year
will be 50 this year.
Wow.
So my dad bought the premises 50 years ago.
These premises that we're in today?
These premises, yeah. He's had a couple of changes in names over the years, but for the majority of it, it's been Epic.
So 50 years, 50 years in Oadby.
50 years in Oadby,
wow.
Going from that, isn't it? Yeah. I remember actually when I was a lot younger, I used to stand, I know, the bus stop and things, still here waiting, and I used to look in the windows and things then, and I'm talking a long time ago. So
it was
well known.
James before, but we bought it back then. Dad was going to buy next door, but this was too better.
I think he made the right decision.
He definitely
made the right call there. So, and I think one of the key things that I always find is that it's always immaculately presented on the front, regardless of what weather it is. There's always the roof boxes. You've got the special promotions that you're promoting. But what I love is when you put the Christmas trees on the top, on the little roof. The canopy, I think that's absolutely great.
That's something I did again this year. And it was something me and Dad used to do.
I absolutely love it. So, because I know you're actively involved in the Oadby community, and one of the things that you've been organising for the past 5 years, and it's in its 5th year, is the Oadby Motorfest, which always happens in August. So tell us more about, because you're going to be the best person to tell our listeners and watchers.
This year it's bigger, hopefully, and better than before. We're celebrating 50 years of Epic, as well as new for this year, we've got the Sporting Bears.
I've seen that.
What the Sporting Bears do is they use their car to take people out for passenger rides. Okay. And all the money that they raise goes to a children's charity.
Brilliant.
Okay. This year we're picking the Children's Leukemia charity from the Leicester Royal Infirmary.
So the money being raised is staying in Leicester.
All the volunteers pay for their own fuel.
Wow.
So 100% of the money that you give for a passenger
so whatever
ride
it costs to go in that ride, that money's going straight down to the charities. Fantastic.
They even pay the card payments on there.
Wow.
So
you can pay by card and cash.
You can pay by card
Brilliant.
and cash.
Yeah.
So if you fancy a ride in one of the cars will all be on a big notice board. And if you fancy a car, you can go out in that car.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
And have a bit of fun and raise money for charity.
Fantastic. And that's going to. And so the Motorfest this year is on Sunday the 11th.
Yes.
So I think we've ordered the sunshine already, haven't we?
I'm hoping. We didn't have the sunshine last year.
We did the year before though.
We had for the 3 years previous.
So
I'm hoping that we will be able to.
3 out of 4 so far is not bad going.
Well, let's see if we can get
given the British climate. But I know the order's been put in, but it is a free event. And the road's closed, isn't it? The parade is closed.
The parade is closed. So the best place if you need to park is at the end of Sandhurst Street car park, or if you park at the back near the Trinity Methodist Church.
On the big car park there.
Or don't forget, there always is the old Swimming Baths car park. That's just a little bit of a walk that will be nice and easy to park if you need to park.
But again, it's going to be safe for the children to come along. So it is really a family event to come along to. And I know it's not just for your classic car enthusiasts, because last year there was a Tesla, there were sports cars, there was even a car made from bits of an old horse box, motorbikes, the shop's open, the cafe's open, so it really is a good kind
it's a really good
it's
community
a good kind of carnival atmosphere, isn't it?
And it's so great to maybe bring somebody out that wouldn't normally come out. If you've got them in a home locally or something, get them out, bring them some memories of back in the day. That would be fantastic.
We were talking earlier, weren't we, to the people of the Rotary Club and the people, for example, with dementia or whatever. Just it's something different to do. Just get them out and about.
Well, there's not many events that are going on during the summer that are free to attend. Where you can come
and you can come and go as you please.
Come and go as you please.
You know, you can stay half an hour or 2 hours.
Friendly. It's going to be perfect.
Well, I know it's not always a well organised event. Whenever you're involved, it's very well organised, and you make sure the pavements are clear, like you say, for wheelchair access and disability access. So, and that's one of the many events that Sam's involved with, such as the Festive Lights Switch On, coming up in November as well. So without the tremendous effort that goes into from Sam and the rest of the team here at Epic and in Oadby in the town centre traders, a lot of these events couldn't happen. They wouldn't happen. So, and it is a great way to raise money for local charities as well. And it's running from 10 till 3.
10 till 3 again.
10 till 3 p.m.
Yeah. I asked the cars not to turn up before 9:30. But again, the cars will be asked not to start their engines, so we don't want to scare any younger children. So it'll be family friendly.
No, absolutely brilliant event that is. So we'll be posting more information about that as we get closer. But put a date in your diary for that one.
I forgot, the heritage bus rides will be here again. So if you want to ride on one of the old buses, they'll be leaving from outside Tasty Corner again.
And that takes you down to the tram depot.
Tram depot.
Do you know where that
and
is?
There'll be a display.
Where is it?
So I learnt this from when I came to one of the first ones. It's just past the racecourse roundabout on the left-hand side.
Near the racecourse?
Yeah, just after the petrol station on the left-hand side.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Fabulous.
Yeah, it really is interesting. So that's great. But we are in Epic's headquarters.
Yes, we are.
So
feel very privileged.
And I think if you need any accessory for your car, you need a bike rack, roof box, even if it's just simple thing like screen wash, then
this is definitely
a bulb,
the place
to
come.
You've got a faulty bulb, indicator bulb, headlight bulb, anything, replacement stereo. So I've just bought my partner's car, she's having one of these reversing cameras to help her.
That doesn't sound good, actually.
They've been able to retrofit that into the car, and it's not going to have all the wires on show. It's all going to be done really.
Because Sam, you do the fitting of a lot of these things
as
well, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of
not
things.
You personally, but here
the shop does, and to be honest, I do quite a lot of the bulk fitting. I've got little hands, so I can get my hands in little spaces that
get them around the tight corners.
So we offer advice as well. Just come and ask us. We're here, we're friendly, and if you need something, we can either recommend you somewhere else if we can't manage it. We're just here, we're open, friendly, and that's so what we want to do.
When can people come to the shop? When are you open?
We are open from 9 until 5:30. 5 days a week, and then 9 till 4:45 on Saturdays. And we have a day off on Sunday.
Just one.
No. I think you're entitled. Rightfully deserved.
Probably when she's doing all the other work with the volunteering that she does on those days.
Definitely. But what we have done is we've kind of picked out some of the things that have caught my eye on the way round. And I know one of the things I wanted to talk about was the screen wash. I know it's not the most sexiest of subjects, but it is an essential in your car. But also it ties in with the use of plastic as well. So obviously I think everyone's trying to make that conscious effort to reduce their plastic usage. And we were talking about this where so you've got an offer on at the minute. So this is super concentrated screen wash.
Super concentrated screen wash. I talked about it before in the Christmas offering. It's great for the winter, but it's also great for the summer. It will get rid of the bugs off the screen.
You don't put that in neat, do you?
No, we only put, in the summer we put one measure in the side there.
Oh, okay, so it's got little measurement guides on the side.
And then you top the rest of the bottle up with water.
Okay,
so this bottle here will make 5 of these.
So that's a 5 litre bottle.
That's a 5 litre. So this will make 25 litres.
Wow.
Okay, so think of the plastic that you are not using. 5 of those, not You're not carrying 5 of those into your car. You're not having to shop 5 times.
No.
It's just all in one little box. And this one says £4.50, but actually we have got a spring deal on this one.
Yeah.
Spring deal. It is 25% off. So 25% off that £4.50. I think it works out to about £3.80. £3.70.
Yeah. Don't think that's expensive
no.
anyway.
Well, when you consider one of these is £3.50.
Yeah, and you've got 5 of those from that at £3 whatever.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So better for the environment. It's going to be cheaper on your pocket. Yeah. Everyone wins on that one. So definitely. That was something I really wanted to point out.
It's a limited offer that we've done with the manufacturer.
Yeah.
That has brought the price down by this 25%.
Have you got an end date on it, Sam?
I've got an end date, yeah. It's end of June.
Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely everybody.
Definitely will have to run out at the end of June. Yeah. And it will go back up to the price that we've had it at for 2 or 3
but
years.
even at £4.50.
I was to say even £4.50 for 5 of those.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So, no, fantastic. So, and you've got a special May the 4th promotion.
Yes.
Which I've never seen these products discounted before because of how good a quality they are.
No, there is quite small margin on this product, but because it's our 50th year, we thought it's May the 4th. It's a little bit cheeky, but the box is called a Force XT box. Yeah. So to go with that date, we've promoted.
The Force XT be with you,
we've promoted this box, and we've got 15% off it.
Wow.
The offer can only last for that week.
Yeah.
Because
so from the 4th
margins
to the 11th of May.
So tight.
Yeah.
I cannot extend it beyond that date, before that date, or beyond that date.
But that's ideal for coming up to holiday season.
Yeah, brilliant.
Obviously, we've got the bank holiday. We've got 2 bank holidays in May.
Yeah, another one in August.
We've got another one in August, but we've got summer holidays. Yeah. It just helps with. Sometimes you don't want to be going away with your car completely loaded up, all the stuff surrounded. The kids you pack all the stuff around the kids and everything else. It just gives you a bit of extra space, or even the sandy things from the beach. And
we have been doing Tula now for over 25 years. Yeah. We are one of their premier stockists that don't sell online. We base all our products on customer service, so we can get it fitted for you. We can do everything. If you need the bars, just come in and we can sort it out. That is a fantastic offer, and it will not be repeated.
But
I promise
they will last. They're quality. They have a
5-year warranty with them. 2 years with themselves, and 3 years extended warranty that you can register on.
Wow. So, and you've got some more spring deals as well.
Yep, we've got spring deals on Gorilla Glue. Our range of this has increased over the past 6 months.
It's really good stuff. So we've used the Gorilla Tape.
I don't know what that is, so people have to explain.
It's glues, it's tapes, it's to fix anything around the house. Yeah. Okay. So you can come in here for anything you want fixing, pottery, whatever. And we can help you out with some a glue or tape to help you fix it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one for the car users. If you want to clean under the arches and make it good for the winter, then we've got a little offer there, which is Stone Chip Shield. Okay.
So again, 15% so once you've cleaned it all off, you would spray that under the arches, and it'll just stop the salts and things getting into it to cause that corrosion and rust.
Yes, that's for your DIY enthusiast.
Yeah.
However, this is one of those spring cleaning offers.
This was.
Did we not look at something like this at Christmas? I
think,
remember.
Yeah.
And I think these are fantastic. Yeah. I really do. All in one place.
For the value, but also as a present for someone as well.
Father's Day is coming up in June, so it will be a great little Father's Day present, and it's for anybody that might not want to take their car to a car wash, because these car washes, they do use strong chemicals and they can damage the car.
And that's how fresh the water is as well.
So we use, this bucket's got pretty much a bit of everything.
So we've got car shampoo, we've got dashboard wipes, so cleaning of the inside, we've got glass wipes, so cleaning of the interior, exterior glass, tyre and wheel shine cleaner, or wheel and tyre cleaner, should I say. Extra large microfiber drying towel, jumbo sponge, and ultimately a bucket to put the water in.
Yeah. All for under 20 quid.
Yeah. So I would imagine the combined value of that, if you bought it all separately, would be double that probably.
Yeah.
So
great little value.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Now for your detailers, we've got if you're a bit more into car cleaning, we've got this one, but it is a fantastic price. I've only got about 5 or 8 of them at this price.
So again, good price for Father's Day.
Great price. The bucket alone is normally $7.99. It's got a synthetic chamois in there, a professional wash mitt, and it's got what we call a grit guard. Now, what this does is it stops your sponge sitting at the bottom of the bucket in the dirt.
So which then when you take it out,
you smear it,
smear it back over, and then
it scratches your car
as well. So therefore, it's a great
idea.
If you love your car, then it's a perfect thing to have.
And you see, I like this as well. You see, because when you finish cleaning your car with both of them, you put everything back in the bucket, back in the garage, rather than where's the sponge, where's the whatever.
And again, it keeps it dust free, so less likely to scratch it out when you. Also, for all those caravan enthusiasts out there,
I've seen them on the roads already at Easter.
Great little range of chemicals for everybody for the caravan. All starts from £3.95.
And so that's the Phoenix stuff, which is really good. For anyone that's into caravanning, they'll know it's synonymous with caravanners. So fantastic.
Okay. We've always got new ranges coming into stock. We've got old things coming back as well. We've got some dog guards back in stock.
Yes, we talked about those, because something that I wasn't aware of until recently is that if you've got your dog and they're travelling in either the passenger seat or the seats, so not in the boot area, then they need to be seat belted in. Did you know that?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So
mine are in the back. Though.
Yours are in the back. So with Toby, we've obviously put him a seat belt now, so he's clipped in. Because you can be stopped by the police and you can be fined, and even points, I believe, as well.
Well, it's just as dangerous, isn't it, if you had an accident, really? But you don't think about that at the time.
No, because there can be a distraction. I mean, I've done it before, and Toby would come into the front of the car, and it's such a bad thing. But now he's seat belted in and he behaves himself. So
we have all products for everybody. They can come in, we can do those for you. We have the dog guards as well to stop them jumping over from the luggage compartment.
And they can be fitted, so we've got some of those to show on the screen, but they can be fitted where then they're not drilled into the car or anything.
They don't touch the headrests on them, they don't squeak. I can get a further level of dog guard that is tailor-made to the car as well. We can do boot liners, we can do guards for the back bumper to stop the dogs getting in and scratching the back bumper. We've got everything really that you would need if you've got a dog.
Brilliant. So it's a great kind of one-stop shop.
I think, you know, from a female point of view, without speaking out of turn here, is like I would have absolutely no hesitation. Sam's so lovely, so helpful, so knowledgeable in coming in.
Well, they all are.
We've
got to give the men some credit as well.
But you know, when you walk into somewhere and you just think, I probably think, I don't know, because I'm not.
It's not daunting.
No, and it has I just feel I could ask anything. And I've also sat here and learnt quite a bit more as well, because I am looking to change my car. And my dogs, as everybody knows, are my absolute world. So what you're saying about the when the dogs jump into the car and the liners and all the rest of it, I will be coming here because I know I've got somebody that will be able to help me.
You don't have to buy the products from the dealer. You don't have to spend over £200 on a dog guard from a dealer. You can come in here. I've got options for under £100. I've got options for the more expensive options. So we can do whatever you can.
Absolutely. So, again, I know cycling's really popular, and again the weather's getting better, so you've got the different bike racks, you've got ones that carry 2 bikes, 3 bikes, and even 4 bikes as well, and tow bars, and you do the fitting of the tow bars and everything. So it really is a great resource for again being in Oadby for 50 years. So thank you very much for your time, Sam. It's been a real pleasure, and keep up the great work that you and the team are doing here, and that fantastic work that you're always doing in the community with the town centre. A lot of these events wouldn't be happening that go on that you see that you come along to, like the Festive Light Switch Shop, like the Car Fest, the late night shopping that went on that was really good as well. all of those things is down to people like Sam as well. So thank you very much.
Not a problem, thank you.
Thank you for watching the May episode of LoveOadby TV. It's been a real delight to have your attention, your ear or your eyes to watch us this month. If you would like your event or business to be mentioned within future episodes of LoveOadby TV, we'd love to hear from you. And you can get in contact with us by emailing us at info@loveoadby.co.uk or reaching out to us on our Facebook page. And if you've got any ideas on what we should be featuring in future episodes, again, we'd love to hear from you as well. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in June.